This does a number of things for law enforcement. And why is that important? Well, we've got safety issues. The number of commissioned officers we have in this state has dropped. Wait times have increased at the Law Enforcement Academy. And so what this does is address those issues. $5,000 signing retention bonuses for officers, grants to local law enforcement for body cams, funds 10 additional basic law enforcement classes, and provides other studies and recommendations on how we can fight this crime. And if you look at WASPIC's latest crime report, Madam Speaker, it's quite disturbing. And this is why we really need this amendment. Murders are up 47%. Manslaughter, 100%. Fraud, 131%. We are ranked dead last in the union when it comes to the number of law enforcement officers we have per capita. That's a problem, and those statistics show it. This amendment goes towards addressing those issues. We have an inherent responsibility in this body for the public safety of this state. And it's time that we back our law enforcement officers with the very tasks that we give them and give them the necessary funding to protect the citizens of this state. I strongly urge this body's adoption. Thank you.
These crimes are rampant. Sleepy Little, Allen, Washington, 1,200 people. We cannot muster enough support and resources. Madam Speaker, this is important. We need to do this now. We need to vote now on this so we can bolster our law enforcement, so we can make this crime go away. Madam Speaker, let's adopt this amendment.
There are over $995 million in unspent federal stimulus funds right now that could go to fix this. That's another reason to vote yes. There's other great things in this bill. We talk about accountability. There are grants in here to help local law enforcement agencies with body camera costs. That's a great way to encourage local communities to adopt body cameras for their law enforcement officers. Additionally, the comment that we see about performance metrics, since when is measuring something bad? I think the best businesses are constantly refining what they do and looking back on what they've done. Frankly, Madam Speaker, we don't put enough of this in the work we do here. I think this is a good amendment that makes good use of federal stimulus money and actually works to help heal our communities and support our law enforcement officers.
It'd be great to keep the people who want to serve and protect their communities, who have it in their heart to do the right thing, in the positions that they're in. That would be great. Right now, the legislature has made it difficult to stay in that profession. Unfortunately, it's one of the biggest issues right now in the public. You hear it all the time. Law enforcement officers are leaving at a higher rate. They're in danger. First responders are in danger due to recent legislation. And when you do have one-time money, you invest it in those people who are investing in you. And those people are investing in us tonight, Madam Speaker. We need to keep the ones that are there, and we need to invest in the next generation.
We've never seen it where this many officers have left law enforcement. We've seen them retire early. We've seen them not decide to be an officer. And we've seen those who are an officer looking for other jobs. Madam Speaker, one of the best officers in Klickitat County, a very good friend of mine, was undercover. He did every job that you could do in the county sheriff's office. And he came to me and he said, because of what happened last year, and because of the bills that came out, and he fought with me, he was testifying. You've probably seen him testify numerous times on numerous bills under use of force. He said, I can't do my job. I can't keep the community safe. And he said, that's why I became a law enforcement officer. He said, you took that away. And he quit. You can Google on any site right now across the state of Washington, and you can see people just throwing their hands up. And I know none of us in this body tonight or in the state of Washington want lawlessness and want citizens, just like you and I, to be law enforcement officers, to correct the law. So please vote yes on this amendment.
The Speaker's about to open the roll call machine. The Speaker has opened the roll call machine. Would any member like to change their vote? The speaker's about to lock the roll call machine. The speaker has locked the roll call machine. Clerk will announce the record.
Madam Speaker, there are 43 yeas, 50 nays, 5 excused.
The amendment is not adopted.